Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Epilogue podcast. I am joined here with Adam,
Hi.
and I'm joined here by Kyle.
L'chaim.
And my name, of course, is Mitchell. So, to be perfectly honest, this is actually the first time all of us are in a Discord chat, or even in a call with each other, actually physically talking. We've kept trying to get into a Discord call or some shit for the
3 months.
But I
months or
just
some
woke
shit.
up, so I was just like texting the call.
Yeah. So
I'd like to take this time to explain that we're criminally inept and we probably shouldn't own pets.
well,
Yeah, that
no,
is true.
I mean, like, come on, I own firearms. I'm automatically a dangerous person by American standards. Am I right?
Yeah, you just shoot
No,
all
not
of your
really.
pets.
Don't. He's not the ATF. He's not the ATF. He's
Speaking
not
of
the ATF.
Target
shooting
practice.
pets, I actually, so I work the night. I've been working the night shifts for the last week or so. And every single time I go home and I'm getting, all comfortable and getting ready to pass out and whatnot, I shit you not, my neighbor's dog just starts going off. Like, and
It
this dog has a very loud bark. Like, I could hear it from, the next 5 houses down or something. It's impossible to get away from this dog's bark. And I swear to God, every single time I have to, like, fight myself to not get out of bed and start fucking yelling at my neighbor or, threatening to shoot my neighbor's dog if it doesn't shut him up.
I just remember.
See,
Is that video?
Ladies first.
Oh, fine.
What?
Then. Go on then, woman.
Yeah, go on.
All right, good. I'm glad that we've established that I'm the lady
Yeah,
here.
no shit.
It's very weird. It's very weird that you say this because I have just discovered that I will be doing night shifts.
Yeah.
As part of my new job, and it's like, I'm wondering, does shit get weird after like 3 a.m.?
Oh yeah, shit can get
I've
weird.
heard-
Depending on where you're at what time, can automatically dictate just how weird shit gets.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna be working at a service station, so
shit's gonna get weird.
Oh yeah, guaranteed. You're
Still-
gonna meet a couple people that are probably not supposed to be out past 3.
Yeah.
You're not selling, like, you're not saying, hey, don't work here, because this actually sounds pretty good.
No, I'm talking
I've-
like people that are methed out of their minds, just kind of wandering around
Yeah.
creating havoc. Either that or
Oh,
people
don't-
that are stumbling out of the bars and are too drunk to even fucking drive, and they're just kind of moping
Do you quite
around.
understand where I live?
No.
I relatively understand. Like,
I mean,
dude,
you
when
live in a place that was like it's completely inhabited by people that were descendants of criminals. So yeah.
Hey, don't. My family came here willingly. Don't bully them. They
that's
paid to
debatable.
come here.
Okay, well, you know
Twice.
what? You know what? I'll arrange for you to come over here. We can talk about it. I'll send you over in a prison bus if that's what you're acquainted to.
I didn't know that. Wait, do you mean the plane or the vehicle?
No, the vehicle, like as in like a taxi from the airport. I'll just set up a prison bus. I hear the prison buses are quite nice in this country.
I mean,
Oh
yeah,
my God.
so many people wouldn't bother getting arrested if that was the case.
No, a lot of people do because they literally like don't have anything else to do. They're thinking, I'm homeless. Might as well get arrested so I can get 3 square meals a day and TV.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Hey.
at least they don't have to pay their TV license anymore.
Exactly. Don't have to pay for anything anymore.
Hey, this is MTV, and welcome to my crib. Your crib is a 8x8 cell, sir. No, it's not. It's my crib. Don't talk to me like
Then-
that, fool.
I like the.
Don't fucking embarrass me in front of MTV.
I like the Vine where it's like, there's a girl and she's taking a video of like a car wash and it's like, hey NTV creds, this is my shower because I'm one dirty bitch and I need the best to clean me. I
That's pretty good.
identify with this meme.
I'm sure you identify with a lot of things, but
God, I'm more.
you want to know? You want to
accidentally-
know one person I identify as my spirit animal? Keanu Reeves.
Ricky.
Oh fuck.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be Ricky Berwick.
Well, that too, but I mean, like
Can
the
we get
added
it?
benefit is that I don't go fisting myself and trying to pull cookies out of my ass. So
Yeah, I'm glad.
there's
Can we get it?
I'm glad to have never watched that video.
I have seen
Wait,
that,
really?
and it is
I have never
it's
seen that
an
video.
Atrocity.
I've seen
Can we get a-
screenshots of like the early stages of the video. That's about it.
Can we get a picture of Eddie Berwick up so people know who we're talking about?
Yes, I will make
Mhm.
sure.
Good.
I'll make sure everyone sees
Yeah.
that.
Hmm.
Hey,
The
editor, get on that.
decrepit legend known as Ricky Berwick. Please
Just fucking
lick my clit and
do a little zoom
fist
in.
my kitten.
Fuck.
No, it starts really small and just widens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves,
Mad
dude.
man.
That guy's a legend. He's pretty much been everywhere now. Like you got the Marvel MCU trying to elect him into playing a role at some point down the line. You've got him doing E3 because apparently everyone is breathtaking in his eyes
Hmm.
as he's talking about Cyberpunk.
To be fair,
2077.
that man is pretty breathtaking. No homo. Well, actually, no.
Dude, that
Nobody's
guy is,
that straight. Nobody's that straight.
that guy is a living legend, I will say, because he's a Hollywood actor, but he comes off as just the kind of guy that you would see every day. You never expect him, unless he had the roles that he's had. You'd never expect him to be some high class Hollywood star or any shit like that. Like he is, just some of the shit you've seen in terms of like news articles and whatnot. They portray him as like the most down to earth actor in the industry.
I mean, like he just says like he likes anime and he's lonely, so he's like the rest of us, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like all actors are kind of human in a sense, but it's just like the only thing that separates them is the.
I think he's
that
really
sheer
the.
wealth.
I think he's really the only one that you can go, hey, that's a human.
Yeah.
Wake the fuck up.
Wake
fuck
up, sheeple.
samurai.
Wake up,
I-
sheeple.
no-
Hollywood actors are humans too, not mindless robots.
I really want I want to get that soundbite and put it as my alarm.
Yeah.
Wake the fuck up, samurai! We
Or I
gotta see
could
you
just have
burn.
it as like a hotkey during this podcast. That'd be a good
Yeah.
thing to set up.
Oh, true.
For
See,
whenever Kyle or I decide, oh hey, it's time for edgy borderline racist jokes or anything like that.
what, so
Wake the
shit,
fuck up,
shit that
we're-
we're not.
Wake the fuck up. We're on the internet.
So
I reckon if I got that alarm, I'd have to like make it basically ear rape. Really?
Yeah, because
If-
like if it just went off once, I would still be like half asleep.
yeah.
I want it to scare me.
Just like how back in my edgy high school days, where when I wanted to wake up, I'd use the ear raped Sonic Green Hill zones to wake myself up, and boy oh boy did that do wonders for like 5 days, and then it just stopped.
Your Twitter is a mess.
Twitter
It is.
is a mess. Everything
No,
is a mess.
your Twitter, specifically your Twitter, is a mess.
My Twitter?
I opened Twitter and your current name is Commander Goblin Cock.
Oh yeah, because of the whole pro Jared thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
forgot
that was
that's
kinda
why that was the
interesting.
thing.
Yeah.
I worry by being associated with you that I'm going to be arrested
Yeah.
as I try to leave my country.
Getting
Why would
dragged
you
into
leave
the
your
abyss
country?
by
I thought your
Commander
country was
Goblin
great.
Cock. Yeah, what, dude? Come on. You were talking
Oh.
all this shit about how your country was like the best.
I never
man.
said that. I never said that. You can go back. I never said that. I said that it's still better than England.
Oh, of course it is.
What? Or the United Kingdom. Hey, wait, you're not allowed to say certain things, are you?
No, of course I
Oh.
am. This isn't fucking Russia.
Yeah, and this is an American this is, or I should say, this is an American-made podcast. So
Yeah, exactly.
get fucked, England.
Made
Hope
it.
you're enjoying
Made-
Brexit.
Yeah, I mean.
Are you enjoying Brexit?
This is gonna be really like hard because like there's gonna be a ton of times where like someone's gonna say England and I'm gonna think they actually mean England instead of the UK.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
because
like,
if I remember correctly, Brexit, that's all pertaining to the entirety of UK.
that's
isn't
the
it?
entire United Kingdom. However,
Yep.
I should say, our Parliament is trying to wriggle out of Brexit by they're trying for Scottish independence again, so that they don't have to leave the EU.
Hey, wait, can we get can we
That's actually probably
get
a good
another
idea. 'Cause-
IRA out of there?
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Wait, we're not.
no, what?
The Epilogue cast does not condone terrorism. Just putting that out there.
Well, I mean, like a little anarchy doesn't hurt every now and again, right? Because anarchy
not
brings law and
condone-
order.
Cause not condone terrorism.
No, I don't condone terrorism, but I don't.
Although it finds it
I
hilarious.
don't disagree with the mild concept of a little bit of anarchy, because a little bit of anarchy keeps everyone just mildly enough insane.
Okay, thanks, Mitch. Moving on.
Yeah, I'd rather. Wait, so, is all of Evangelion going onto Netflix? Is that what you guys were saying before?
All of it except the movie, which is unfortunate because the movie's like the best part of it.
Yeah,
The movie is a better ending than the last two episodes. Not to say that they aren't good, but the movie is definitely a better ending.
Everybody's literally gonna shit on me when I say that I haven't seen it.
No,
Well,
Mitch hasn't seen it either.
I haven't seen it either, but I mean, like, even just seeing some of the things going on around Twitter, yeah, this Evangelion and Netflix adaptation is kind of a shit show.
It's pretty
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Some of the
Yeah, but
subtitles don't line
it's-
up, which is actually really fucking bad.
Yeah.
It's Netflix. What were you expecting? Were you
Yeah.
expecting an actually good setup?
Well, see, here's the deal. The original translations that was done for Evangelion, they were, like, very spot on about it. Like, the company
Yeah,
that
they
did the
were.
translations was actually, on top of it.
Mhm.
Because in the Japanese language, context literally means everything.
Yeah.
So it's just like, if you're telling a person, what is it, like, kore wa daisuki desu, or something like that, then, depending on the context of the situation and how you're kind of saying that phrase, can tell you either I really like you or I love you. Like, it can be two completely different meanings just based on how it's said in the context of the conversation.
Yeah.
So when an animation firm is doing the subtitle translation or the dubbing,
Mhm.
it is very important to have your translation on spot, or else everything could be completely off with the story.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I kind of experienced that because I was rewatching an old anime that I watched when I was like 13.
Yeah.
What is it called again? Code Geass.
Oh yeah.
Geass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good.
I liked that, but not like it wasn't excellent, but it wasn't bad. It got all of it. It kind of put it all together, right?
Well, it's like it's kind of regarded as one of the best animes. Like, if you look at reviews and shit, but,
it's kind of like Yu Yu Hakusho, the Ghost Hunter anime, where it's just like, yeah, depending on the type of person that you're talking to, it could be like okay to pretty decent, but it's just like the general consensus in the end was that it was probably one of the better, like, old school animated shows. Because I mean, like, Yu Yu Hakusho, that came out in like what, 93, 94 or something like that.
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't even know. I've never even heard of it. But
You've never heard of Yu Yu Hakusho?
no, I've
Oh, dude.
not.
It's a
I'm
good
hearing-
anime. You should watch it sometime.
The start of that sounds like
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah. No, but the other
I
main,
summoned my blue
I
eyes
think
white dragon.
that was actually pretty good. But no, like the main thing that people are complaining about, or at least people that don't care about the dub, which is most people, most normal
Yeah.
people anyway, is the
Elitist.
it is the is the ending song, which was brilliant in the original anime. It was a different cover of Fly Me to the Moon at the end of every episode. I think there was it was something like 3 or 4 singers in total, but it was a slightly different cover every different episode. And the thing is, it's not even it's a cover of a widely used song from the 50s that was paired with the original show. So how hard would it have been to get the licensing for that? Not very hard, I don't think.
No.
To be fair, Fly Me to the Moon, when Frank Sinatra did it, banged pretty hard, if we're honest.
It did.
Oh yeah, it was a banger.
That's just,
that
the children don't appreciate it these days, but they just don't understand.
Yeah, well, I think they should have done it.
You seem to forget that we're all still kind of like children here. We may be adults, but we're still kind of children.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, wait, you guys can both buy alcohol, right?
Yeah, I'm 22 now.
As of 5 days ago, yes.
Yep.
Get fucked.
I'm old. I'm 20. I feel old.
God damn.
But
I guess I'm just a baby. Okay.
Yeah.
You are a baby. You're but a baby to us.
Oh no.
Oh, there's a. So I'm going through my Twitter, and then there's this particular Twitter that posts incredibly creepy images.
Yes.
And
what one is it? What's it called?
It's Slimy Swamp Ghost.
Yes, that's all his art. He does great shit.
It's so good. It makes
Wait,
me
is that the guy that does the? Oh no, that's Miguel that does the ultra realistic.
Yeah, if you've seen on YouTube these compilations that are disturbing images with iCarly music in the background or some shit, that chances are that compilation is 99% his art.
Oh, okay.
But most of them actually do the good thing of saying, "Hey, here's the thing. Here's the guy that made this."
Yeah, they did actually. I was looking. The guy didn't put it in the description, but it was brought to his attention, and then he just put it in the pinned comment.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. No, what I think they should have done for Evangelion for the if they had trouble licensing 26 covers of a song, is just license one of them, and and just have that play through, because it would be great to have all of the covers of the song, even if I don't know whether it was all licensed under the original show when they did it, or the artist that sang it was whether it was licensed under their own name or not. But even
can we be honest? Everybody was always going to complain.
No, everyone was always going to complain.
You can never please a crowd.
No, you can never. But that is truly my one and only issue with it, is that ending song, because it just it really worked.
Mm-hmm.
For it. I know ending credits and opening credits they're not important really in Western media, but especially openings and shit, they're so important in anime.
I think in some regards it kind of depends on who you're talking to, because with me, I do kind of find your intros and outros to be important, because that's what kind of sets the whole
frame
mood
of an image, isn't it?
Well, no, it's
framing.
You're framing your especially in animated shows, it's dependent on your kind of animation sequence for the intros and your outros. So I've seen some pretty fucking atrocious anime intros, ones that don't even line up with the mood of what the show is supposed to be.
Yeah, no,
it's
the thing is, there's quite a lot of openings where it changes season in anime. I'll be oh, I hate this opening, bring the old one back, and then after 4 episodes I'm fuck yeah, this is the shit. But no, that happens quite a lot, but there are some openings that just they really disappoint me, and I'm oh well, that's my entire mood of this show ruined.
Yeah.
Because
just
like
and
that's what
if
they
you-
do.
don't-
They set up like the episode that's to come. They're like brilliant most of the time.
Yeah.
I don't usually watch that much anime.
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah, I
it's-
mean, like, I don't have enough time to really go sitting down and watching anime myself anymore, but I do have my handful of shows that I do watch when I have, like, no energy. So, like, one of them was Kakegurui, which is kind of, it's a weird fucking show. It's all about gambling and whatnot.
Oh,
Mm.
that one.
Yeah, it's, like I said, it's a weird show. I
I
mean,
never pronounce the titles because I know I'm going to fuck it up.
yeah, you're gonna botch it either way. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Go ahead and
who
botch it.
cares?
You know, the other another show that I watched was like a Gretzko, and then there's Rurouni. Yeah, now I'm gonna even botch that name. Rurouni Kenshin, which you know, it's an Rurouni is or Kenshin is an older anime that was like 91 to 92 or something like that for its entire series run, and it's pretty good. I mean, like,
Yeah.
there's some thematics about it that are kind of like off kilter because they try to play the whole romance type shit while still having the action adventure kind of into it, and at times it kind of just seems a little off. Like with that anime, they tried mixing a lot of I guess genres into it, and it worked at times, and then there were other times where it's just like unnecessary comedy in a situation where it really didn't call for it.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm
And-
gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna post an image in chat, well,
Yeah.
in the Discord, and I want you to use this image for the following message.
Okay.
The Japanese are weird, dude. They
they
are they are
just-
strange.
we
Now,
we did
I'm
not.
not saying that weird and strange is bad. Okay, it's just different to what I'm used to,
Yeah. You,
and I'm scared.
I think Japan needed a third bomb just to make it extra weird.
I
Just
was
to make it extra
excuse me.
spicy.
I wasn't.
I mean,
I
you know,
wasn't saying that.
I'm a really big fan of it, you know, anime and all that, but you know, again, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
You need,
Need to
yeah,
need
you
to
need
get the
to,
Moab in here.
They need to be edited. You need to edit this in
Okay.
slyly.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Right.
anyways,
go,
This one
there's
I
kind
more-
don't
of
know if you
there's-
can include.
There's more work for you, bitch.
okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
you said you wanted to edit this in one night, and
Well,
now what are you gonna do?
chances are it's going to be over the course of the next week because I go kind of getting a little off topic from the whole Netflix deal.
Yeah.
I'm actually getting ready to go up to my buddy's wedding here on the 25th of June. So I mean, like, I'm
Ed-
going to be working all night and then traveling up north during the day so that I can be there for my buddy's wedding.
Expecting anything to be delivered on time. Mistake. Error.
Yeah.
Okay, so
No.
I've just,
Oh,
I've
no.
just, oh no, I found like furry inflation art of like the bomb, literally the Fat Man
Oh.
atomic bomb.
Oh, it
No,
hurts.
don't tell me you found Vor, because
No, I
don't
didn't
wanna
find.
see it.
I didn't find it. You know,
This
Yeah,
whole
do
thing
it-
needs to be.
do the world a
needs
favor
to
and
be
don't edit
edited.
this image in. But there you go.
Do the world a favor and don't send us that image. Oh, I hate
Uh,
everything about you.
I hate
I hope
this.
someone puts you down.
I
Delete
didn't
that.
make it.
I know you didn't. I know you didn't make it.
Oh
but
god,
like-
it's a genre.
Oh no.
I like
Hang
I like
on,
how
is
you go.
this-
Oh
is
god,
this
it's a genre.
NSFW? No, it's not NSFW. I think we're gonna torture
It
myself
should
and
be.
edit that one in, and if I get
No,
Oh
if
my
we get
god,
age
no.
restricted, yeah, we'll just
don't torture
ourselves.
everyone else.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, I'm witnessing this, so everyone gets to witness this now.
Um,
Haha, get wrecked, bitches. But
That's
so,
actually a shame.
I didn't.
You didn't have.
I
to do
didn't
that.
even click on it.
I
I've kept my mouse as far away from it as possible. Why are you? Why?
Yeah, I'm gonna minimize Discord now.
I'm gonna post another image that is also relevant to only one person here, so that thing will disappear.
Okay.
Oh no! Why do I get the feeling I know what's getting ready to happen here?
My filing is terrible, but
well, of course your filing is terrible.
this is a
Inarticulate
local image.
Screaming. I love King of the Hill. That's the
This
best
is,
anime there is.
Oh, King of the Hill's the best fucking anime.
Best anime.
Oh my god.
Bobby is my spirit animal.
I thought Keanu Reeves was your favorite animal a minute ago.
Yeah, you need to pick a spirit animal, dude.
Well, okay,
Holy
then
shit.
Fuck you. I'm gonna shoot Bobby, and Keanu Reeves, baby, please sponsor me. Sponsor my life. I'll become
Get Keanu Reeves on this podcast with like 5 views.
Hold up. I heard that what's his name? David Hayter is now doing like Fiverr, something different, but like Fiverr. And I said when this podcast was being dreamt up by a whole bunch of idiots, which
hey, don't talk about us like that. We're beautiful creatures of the world. Oh, we're all body positive here.
You visibly disgust me. But I was saying that I want to get David Hayter to say, Colonel, they're putting chemicals in the water to turn the frogs gay.
Oh, are you talking about? Oh, I know which one.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
It's a goal. It
is a goal.
Yeah. Also, backing up a bit, you can't talk shit about us. You don't have Sennheisers. You're not part of Sennheiser gang.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hey, Sennheiser, sponsor us, please. We love your shit.
Yeah, you already replied to us.
We will happily get on our hands and knees for your stuff.
They replied to you on Twitter?
Oh, yeah, they did. Like,
send me a pair of HD ones, please.
Yes. Send me literally any microphone that isn't shit.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, I'll even find the original tweet, but no, I remember a while back I was just kind of fumbling around with my Sennheiser HD8 DJs, and I kind of noticed that, where is it? Is it on this side? Yeah, it's on this side. So on this side, there's 3 little bumps that go vertically down. And I didn't think about it a little bit until like one night I just had a harebrained idea. It's like, oh, hey, I'm going to Google search the Braille, the US Braille kind of alphabet, if you will. So the 3 bumps that go vertically, that's Braille for L or left. And
is this news? How did you not know this about headphones? A lot of them have Braille.
I didn't know that about
the
headphones.
deaf.
Neither did I.
I didn't know Sennheiser
not
did
the
this
deaf,
either.
the blind.
Yeah, no, the deaf ain't going to be using headphones anytime soon, so, yeah.
I'm wrong. I wish I wasn't autistic, but it's not a normal thing, I assure you.
So, I mean, like, I made the post on Twitter. Adam noticed it as well, and it ended up turning out that Sennheiser liked the little mini thread that was going on. So that's why, and there's even an image proving that, hey, Sennheiser's like, hell yeah, we did that. We're fucking geniuses. And that's why I say...
they actively replied to an account called Commander Goblincock.
Yeah, with a little winky face as well.
I like how... I don't know, I like companies that do that realize that Twitter is not actually all that serious.
Yeah. No, and it's pretty cool.
It's incredibly serious for them, but...
Yeah.
That's why I say it's just like, if what we're doing right now were to ever expand or anything like that, I don't even know what's gonna happen in like 6 months. We could all decide that we're gonna murder each other and
nothing.
Disband. Yeah.
Again,
but it's just like, I would be more than happy to do sponsorship spots at any point in time for Sennheiser, any day of the week, because I love their product.
Yeah.
And I think Adam can back me up on that as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I don't want to tell you guys my headset because it's literally the Weeb headset. Not the Weeb headset. Well,
It's the gamer headset. I already know they're Turtle
It's
Beaches.
the Gamer Boy. They're not Turtle Beaches. Fuck you. They're Razor Krakens.
Yeah, he
There we
told it. He
go.
told us this earlier.
Hey,
Yeah,
shut up.
but he triggered me into doing it. He triggered me into saying it. He
Yeah.
baited me.
By the way,
What is this
earlier when I talked about Sennheiser giving me the deal, giving me some HD ones, I did not mean HD ones. I meant HE ones, like the 50 grand ones, please.
Oh.
Can I just get a microphone and soundboard, and then we'll be alright?
Okay, epic.
You and I, look, man, we could be close.
Yes.
Sennheiser is one man.
So
Yeah.
I guess kind of branching off from the technology, one thing that had always, or that, had my interest all month this month was, of course, the obvious, E3 bit. Now,
Yes.
Everyone here knows that E3 has been, kind of a dying breed, if you will. Not really a whole lot interesting goes on. I mean, like, Sony wasn't even at at E3, and
Yeah.
EA didn't even do their own thing at E3. They had their EA Play, which was like 3 hours for games that were already either released or were so far from completion that it wasn't even like worth talking about. And
Yeah.
it was a joke. Like the only good thing that could potentially come out of this is, Star Wars Fallen Jedi Order, whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah.
And
No, the only good thing that was ever going to come out of E3, and I'm right, and you can't prove me wrong until it happens, is Cyberpunk 2077.
Doom
agreed.
Eternal.
The only thing.
100%. Keanu Reeves in
See-
2077 was the best thing ever.
People are arguing about Doom Eternal because of like the HUD, and I was like, but is the gameplay solid?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what matters.
'Cause
the HUD has
I
literally
don't-
remained almost the same. Like even your quick swap mode, where you can select which weapon that you want, the exact same from 2016. Just a couple graphical tweaks. That's all. It's all functionally the same.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
It doesn't even look that bad.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
I know
like
it's-
I prefer the 2016 one, but I don't really mind the. Yeah, I definitely don't mind the new HUD at all.
Like the HUD in Doom Eternal literally doesn't even affect me. It's like it's such a minuscule thing to get so worked up about. And in my opinion, it's just like okay,
Everyone's-
they changed the
I know,
graphics a little bit.
Someone said that the enemies look like rubber, and that was their biggest complaint. I'm like, what were you expecting?
What? Really?
What does
that
that
was,
even
that
mean?
wasn't
So-
that was a complaint?
they don't look. There's not enough brutality or suffering. It's like, but it's Doom
It's-
games aren't about that. It's about, hey, could I rip this guy's arm off and beat him with the wet end?
Yeah. Like
Which
well,
in any game in which that I can grab a man by the arm, rip it off, and smack him over the head with it is a good game.
Oh yeah.
well, you do understand the entire premise of Doom itself. You understand why Doom guy is as angry as he is, right?
Because they killed his fucking rabbit.
They killed his fucking
The-
rabbit.
Very, very, very grumpy man, too grumpy to die.
Yeah.
Just his only reason for being is that he's very, very grumpy. It's a similar thing with Mad Max. The only reason Mad Max was, so deadly is because that he's just fucking irritated.
Yep. But
Slightly perturbed Max.
I mean, like,
Like-
I really, when it comes to like Doom Eternal, I don't see why so many people are really frustrated about some of the details of the game. Like, I've kind of grown to this point where it's just like, does a game have a good story? Okay. Does it have good gunplay, or does it have good mechanics? Okay. If it doesn't,
Can it make me nut?
yeah, pretty much. I mean, like what game was it that I had noticed? From Nintendo's side, Animal Crossing New Horizons. That one actually looks like it's going to be a fun game in my opinion because of some of the mechanic changes that have occurred and just the general setting change where it went from being a town, kind of a town setting to now just island. It's now you got your island. and
Don't
your-
get grumpy. Both of you don't get grumpy, but I don't own a Switch and I don't really plan on getting one.
Neither
for a
do
long
I.
time.
You don't own it? Wait, Adam, you don't own a Switch?
No,
I'm more
poor.
shocked that you don't own one.
No, I'm poor. I'm poor.
Oof.
I
People have known
don't
my
really
opinion.
do console.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've always been more PC, but, like, let's be honest, a lot of kind of, like, the good about consoles in some sense is the exclusivity, especially when you're talking about Nintendo. Granted, yeah, it can be highly toxic at times because, you have, like, a good example is Outer Worlds, especially on
Yeah.
the PC side where you have the console exclusivity with the Epic Game Store. And, anyone who wants to play Outer Worlds has to either purchase the game from Epic Store or wait like 6 months to a year before the game gets released on Steam.
I
And
will happily wait 6 months to a year
Same.
because Steam
What is the
knows what
problem
it's
with the
doing.
Epic Game Store, by the way?
So Epic Game Store keeps sniping competition from Steam by offering extremely large sums of money. And granted, it's not even like solely Epic Game Stores like that I think people are angry at, because Epic is just drumming up competition. They're going after the big dog, which has been Valve.
Yeah.
And Valve isn't doing anything about it. They're literally not even worried about it. And Epic's CEO, I can't remember his name, but his CEO even came out and said that they would lift all the exclusivities if Steam would just do the exact same as what Epic Game Store is doing, which they're offering like 80% profit to the developers. So, it's like 80-20 split developer and publisher. And
Yeah, but see, Valve's not going to change what it's doing because Valve is working and it always has. They're not going to go. They're not going to look at these guys and go, "Ooh, small timers, first time boys, get out."
You say it's first timers, but not everyone thinks the same as probably you and I or something like that, in a sense, because you have a company that's starting to drum up competition. They're trying to start chipping away at the market share that Valve holds. So when you mix those two together and you get people that are willing to jump ship from Steam over to Epic Game Store because Fortnite or whatever the reasoning may be, then you're starting to lose business with your customers on the Valve side. So if people start jumping ship more and more and more, then that's going to cause Valve to have to take a step back and reconsider their own business approach.
Mm-hmm.
The only issue is that if Valve has enough of an issue, they can just shut down the servers for however long, and people will be crawling back because you already use Valve to store all the games you've already bought, and that's a lot of the reason people wouldn't want to switch because they're so used to using something that something is always easily there. There's not any extra bit, and you've already got games.
Yeah, well, there's also some companies that are like permanent Epic game exclusives. You're not going to be able to get it on Steam. And if more companies start looking at the business practices of Epic for like their kind of profit split, and what you also have to understand is that like with Outer Worlds, Borderlands 3 and a couple other games, they get massive sums of money when they sign the contract. Like Epic actually gives them like ridiculous amounts of money just to come onto Epic Game Store.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the major sniping tactics that Epic is doing right now to try to drum up that competition, is that they're giving developers money to come onto their platform.
Yeah.
Which, that might hurt Epic in the short run, but they've got stuff like Fortnite on them. Mm-hmm. They've got more than enough money because you got people that are constantly buying microtransaction related products from the game. And so, they're not having a real issue with money either. And then they've got their own games that are making their own money as well. So,
I mean, I'm perfectly fine with like waiting for games to like come to Steam. I mean, like I was perfectly fine with waiting for Red Dead Redemption 2. That's like all but confirmed coming to PC now. It's
I
still
didn't wanna
it's
wait
still
for Red
probably
Dead
going to
Redemption,
take
though.
it's still probably going to take a year, but like I'm perfectly fine waiting for it.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I
like,
I didn't want to wait for Red Dead Redemption, and I already have an Xbox One, so like
see,
I didn't, and I'm happy. It's such a good game. I'm happy to repurchase it on Steam.
yeah. Well, I mean, like, that's kind of my same feelings with, like, The Binding of Isaac, Rebirth, and Afterbirth Plus. Was, you know, such a good game. I'm willing to purchase it on multiple platforms just to have it. And of course, you know, the multiple platforms vary in terms of quality, because, you know, they're all going through a different sub-developer, if you will.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like, Afterbirth Plus, when that came out, that was like the kind of nail in the coffin for it after that update, because the person who was working on that wasn't even Edmund McMillan, it was someone else who was working on that, and so everything was misbalanced. Enemies would spawn in, you know, different various forms, and made some rooms pretty much impossible to traverse without taking damage. But I mean, like, that's besides the point, because that game is supposed to be getting a final DLC update for Revelations, which is taking it's, if I remember correctly, it's taking all of the Anti-Birth DLC and it's putting it into the game with more content added onto it. So I don't know, Mausoleum in an official Binding of Isaac game. Hopefully it'll be good.
I don't.
But
Look, I kind of stopped playing Binding. Yeah, I can speak.
Binding of Isaac.
Binding of Isaac. Yeah, you know what I'm on about.
I know what you're on about.
Just, I don't know. That sort of game stopped grabbing me after a while. Then I downloaded Kenshi, and then I've played 63 hours of that, and I fully recommend it because it's just pain. It's pain and suffering. It's great.
Yeah.
I've never played a Binding of Isaac game.
You never played Binding of Isaac?
Nope.
Get out.
Well,
kick him out.
If you're ever interested in roguelike games, it's a pretty neato game.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Roguelikes don't grab me because there's not that much, like, I don't know. I don't feel that much pressure because I might have built something up over time, but if it breaks, I can't really fix it.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, there's also kind of the challenge portion of it, like, so Rebirth and then Afterbirth, not Afterbirth Plus, that span was, like, very well balanced. You could create some crazy synergies and combos with your runs, and then they were also, like, very well paced games where it wasn't, like, impossibly difficult to navigate without taking damage, but it also wasn't so easy that you could cakewalk through it unless you had, of course, the perfect synergies, which there were a handful of synergies that they were just ridiculous. You could cheese your way through every single level and then do your victory lap and just cheese it constantly and, you know, do like 5 or 6 runs. And, you know, you end up sitting there for like 6 hours.
All I know is cheese. All I ever see is Gouda.
Gouda cheese. Smoked Gouda. You smoke Gouda through a bong, or is it through a pipe? Like a little crack pipe?
Yes.
Definitely pipe.
No, it's both.
Get your old man slippers on and start puffing.
You can't appreciate it. You can't appreciate it. You know, you have to inject it and, you know, breathe it in. Otherwise you can't
liquefy Gouda and start
just
chugging it.
Oh yeah, that's another way. Just melt some cheese and then insert it in your
just a teaspoon, just fucking black tar Gouda.
Now
black tar Gouda.
That just sounds disgusting now. Like it's an actual cheese, just fucking black.
Somebody will do it.
So
yeah, somebody.
Wow, we kind of
someone
detracted
please
a little
mix
bit from
heroin
games.
with cheese. Oh.
Speaking of which, Sennheiser, please sponsor us.
Yes,
and
Sennheiser,
our black
please.
tar Gouda.
Sponsor us so he can you know quench his lust for Gouda and butthole.
Sponsor us. I'll put 2 cheese singles over my earphones.
Do you
I will
do you have
happily
cheese
get
singles?
alcohol intox or alcohol poisoning on stream for a sponsorship.
Yeah, I'll do that. I mean,
How do
like,
you how do you think? Wait, are we allowed to mention other podcasts, or is that like
Go ahead. I
a
don't care.
bad?
I don't care.
How do you? How the fuck do you think Cold Ones does it? I don't know
Everyone in
how.
person-
I don't know how Max. I don't know how Max and Chad have lived this long with the amount of alcohol they ingest.
I know they have. Oh man, there goes the Chivas Regal.
Can we get
Fucking
a picture
alcoholic.
of the Chivas Regal?
can
Shit,
we,
Wait,
screen,
wait for him
can
to-
we screen cap my screen right now? I'm just.
Yeah, give me a moment. Give me a moment. I'm gonna screen.
You're way too close to that.
You're way
There
too
we
close
go.
to that.
I don't even use my screen. Like the webcam in my computer is completely disabled. I legitimately removed the cable.
Of course you are. You're disabled.
Yeah, disable me, daddy.
Yes. Good old Chivas
There we go.
Regal. There we go.
Can we get?
Oh, that
Oh,
sound.
yeah.
That ASMR.
Pop
What
my
time?
cherry.
What time is it there for you?
10:30 in the morning.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's it.
Morning
That's
drinking.
quality.
Morning drinking.
It doesn't count unless it's before 9.
Oh,
You can
that
drink
is-
whatever you want after 9.
That is like the smoothest shit 40% I'll ever drink.
That's it. That's it. Realize that you'll never actually drink anything better and then cry.
Yep.
I'm very upset that when you got up, you didn't get up to, get those cheese singles and put them on your
I
headphones
don't.
like
I
you
don't
said you would.
keep cheese singles in my house because I'm not like a reprobate.
He's not a subhuman degenerate horse fucker.
Yeah.
Okay, no. Neither do I. However, if you're gonna say I'll put cheese singles over my headphones, you better have the cheese singles. Otherwise, it
The
doesn't count.
prerequisite for that is that Sennheiser sponsors us.
Yeah, come on, dude. Get with
So-
the program.
No, you're supposed to threaten to do it before they do it.
Okay, then I swear to God, I will come to Australia and I will drag you out of your house and I will beat you with a fucking
I'll
glass
come to
bottle.
Austria.
Cunt.
The voice break though.
My bonsai
I'm
tree's
very glad
dying.
that
I've
got
just
recorded.
noticed that.
What's up?
My bonsai tree's dying. I just noticed that.
Oh,
It's
rip.
fucking, the leaves are going yellow.
Oh
You've
no.
let your small tree die.
Yeah, but like the thing is, I stopped watering it for like just shy of a month, and it's fine. Everything was still green.
And
And,
Hey,
like-
remember what I said earlier? Remember what I said earlier that we probably shouldn't own pets.
yeah.
I've just killed
Now,
I
trees.
think
now
Adam
I
probably
think
shouldn't own
you've
plants.
literally just killed a tree. You've
Yeah.
just
well, no,
murdered
it's
a tree.
dying.
How do
it's
you?
not dead yet. Have you tried trimming all the dead stuff off?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna get around to that now because like.
Ah,
yeah,
yes.
it's fucking...
The epilogue cast.
If it keeps dying, then probably one thing you need to do is you need to check the pH of your soil because that might also have something to do with it.
Yeah,
I
I
know.
think so.
So,
Ah, yes, the epilogue cast, bonsai edition.
bonsai. Bonsai.
The best gardening podcast.
Yes,
Yes,
Hold up. I'm gonna get something.
an
else now.
Australian,
These
a
webcam
Scottish, and an
showcase.
American.
Yeah,
Oh,
look,
are
I'm
you-
gonna
are
be
you-
honest. He's taking those headphones off. He's getting up.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and
I
take
bet
a
you
little
he's
bit of a
bringing-
break.
Are we though?
Yeah, we're gonna take a little bit of a break. We'll be right back in just a hot moment. Enjoy these advertisements.
Hey, who the fuck do you think we are? Cold ones? No, we're not. We ain't got no fucking sponsors. We're back to the fucking show.
He's got a snake. Get
He-
that out
he's
of
got
here.
a Snack.
Put that away.
No, I know it's Australia. You have
Get
a
that
right,
outta here.
You have a right
That-
to be scared of snakes over there, not here.
Ah!
yeah,
I'm not actually afraid of pythons. I'm just like the poisonous ones I don't like.
Yeah,
You
like
mean
basically
vipers.
every snake in Australia.
Dude, there's one if you touch it the wrong way, it kills you.
Yeah.
There's one if you look at it, it kills you.
Actually, no.
There's one
Okay,
that
you're
just- there's
a
one that
Harry
just
Potter
kills you.
fanboy. Fucking get out of here with your
We get it. We get it. You live
basilisk
near Harry
bullshit.
Potter. We get it. You're trying to be a magician. Get out of here with that thing.
Get out of here, you fucking wizard.
Why do
I
you have
actually
a
don't
Why do you
like-
have
I
a
don't-
snake on you now?
I don't even like Harry Potter. I don't know, because I wanted to.
Oh,
Is
okay.
it like it? Is it? I wouldn't say it's warm because they're cold blooded. I thought we were taking a break.
Yeah, we were. Now we're back.
Epic.
It wasn't. Hey, the dude was just getting up to get his
Hey,
snake.
you know what?
really.
You shut your whore mouth. You understand me?
I knew he was getting something. I just didn't expect it to be a snake.
Well, okay then. We've really detracted from from.
I
That
thought
was
the whole
definitely-
point
that
was to shoot the
definitely gonna
shit.
happen.
Yeah, that was kind of the
Yeah.
point.
No,
Hey, look at it wrapping itself around his neck. Yeah,
He's gonna
gonna-
constrict the fuck out of you, boy.
Yeah, go on, do it. Do it, fag.
And I don't want to see you die. So can you change the position of him so he doesn't kill you?
No.
Can you wait
Nah.
for him to kill you later?
No.
Well,
I'm good.
if you're gonna die, at least die quietly, you know.
Okay.
No, I don't. I don't want to visually see it.
But tough shit, Kyle. You
If I
get to
wanna
sit
die,
here
you're
and you
gonna
get
see
to
it.
watch a man die.
Look, there he is.
This,
There
this
it
is
is.
this isn't r/watch people die.
That got banned, unfortunately.
Oh, it did.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
yeah, I-
unfortunately,
Watch people die. Like, I don't know when it got banned.
unfortunately, you guys probably have a different view of human life.
Well, I mean, like,
Reddit
remember
50/50
remember
still a
the
thing.
conversation we've had earlier about how it's okay to have at least a little bit of anarchy in the world. You remember that?
No, I have. Look, man, they say you are what you eat, and I don't remember eating.
Well, okay then, buddy.
Yeah, it got banned. It got banned 3 months ago.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, it got
Hmm.
banned in March.
Well, Rasta and Pasta r/watch people die. You will
Yep.
be missed? I don't know.
Doubt.
Uh-huh.
I doubt it.
Specifically, it
Yeah.
violated their policy against glorifying or encouraging violence.
Yeah, I could see how that would happen.
Yeah.
I could. We could.
I mean, like,
guarantee
if
that
there's,
for free.
I'm trying to remember. I don't know if there's an r/World Star, and if there is, then that should probably be banned as well, because, you know, a lot of what goes on World Star.
World Star.
World
Wow.
Star, it does glorify violence in its own sense, because, you know, you got a lot of fighting videos on there as well.
It's gonna search World Star on r/World Star.
Yeah.
We gotta be very careful here, boys. This could degenerate into
To
racism.
fucking witch
horrific
hunting.
racism.
No,
Uh,
I'm not.
I
I'm not
mean-
saying. I'm not saying that just because World Star has a relatively disproportionate amount of African Americans, I'm not indicating that every single one of them is doing that. You know.
Hey, I wasn't even saying that. I was just saying that
I know,
maybe
there's a fair
we're
share
going
of-
to degenerate into violence. You already threatened to drag me out of my home and kill me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, that's just normal between you and I, Kyle. You should know
You
this.
do it a lot, but I'm worried that it's getting to the point where it's a little bit concerning.
Are you sure about that? Are you really sure about
Well, you-
that?
You gotta lean into your microphone to make us both uncomfortable. Well, no, he's not uncomfortable. He's got a snake.
Yeah. If he's got a snake wrapped around his neck, he's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong here.
It's
Yeah,
like
he
it's like one of
protect-
those
he
guys that
protects
tattoos a
me.
It's,
gun.
it's like a little reptilian scarf.
It
Only
is.
difference is that
it-
if it decides it wants to kill you, it's just going to squeeze the ever living life out of you.
Yeah,
It's 3
You're
foot,
po-
alright?
yeah, but like he sat there like, this is warm. I wonder how long it takes to kill this thing and then eat it.
It's only
Because
3
Because that's
foot,
what snakes do.
Yeah, this is totally gonna give me this thing. This thing right here. Never mind.
He's
the
got
fact
sharp little pointy teeth.
Never mind.
sharp
this-
little
never mind
pointy
the fact
teeth.
that,
though.
like,
It's going to
snakes
bite
need
him,
to-
but it's not going to kill him. It's just going
yeah,
to hurt like a
snakes need
motherfucker.
to like eat everything whole. So
Yeah. So,
Look,
I mean, like,
man.
the most that little boy can eat is probably like mice.
No,
and probably like
mice are
smaller
too small.
rats.
Mice are too small.
Oh,
Adult
Too
rats.
small.
Yeah. Full
So what if
size
you-
adult rats.
What if you just want to give him a snack?
you don't give a
No.
snake snacks.
Yeah,
Do you
don't
have
they?
any concept of how long
they
it
eat-
takes for a snake to fully
Yeah,
digest?
no, it's like every 3 weeks.
2 weeks, really.
Well, you feed them every 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It takes 2 weeks of that to
Well,
digest.
no, you feed them every 2 weeks. Which is what I do.
Hell yeah.
That's generally like what you want to be feeding adults. Like, hatchlings is usually like once a week. Will do.
How do you keep him, like, other than that light, how do you keep him warm in the winter? Because winters over there get incredibly bad, don't they?
Well, the light's fine. Like, the weather outside's not going to really affect him because the house will be heated so
Yeah.
that it's the same temperature as in summer. And then, even if it was cold in the house and like we go away, the temperature inside his little thing's not going to be affected because I've got a thermostat hooked up to it. So
Yeah, and you've got the heat lamp and probably a UV lamp that try to help.
no, not UV.
you-
Snakes don't need UV.
Yeah. See, even I'm not a reptile
My next
guy,
question is,
Yes.
but
do you have a little hat for him?
I did.
where,
You
wait,
did. What
I know
happened-
I know you had one, but what happened to it?
What?
Yeah,
Wait, did
Story-
you see the image like ages ago where I posted one with like a little Christmas hat?
Yep.
Yeah, that was when I volunteered in a pet store like a while back, and that was one of the snakes we kept there, and someone crocheted a little hat for it,
No.
and I just stuck it on it. I was like, but that was the end of that.
I'd get if I had a snake, I'd make it a scarf.
Yeah, a scar like you see people that have made their snakes like sweaters.
You gotta
that's
make the
literally
right
just, like, a
materials,
little
though.
tube. They're like a little crochet tube they go into.
Oh, lovely.
Ah, hell yeah.
That's nice. Anyway, yeah.
Anyways, yeah. What
So,
what are you typing there, Kyle, my boy? Are you?
I think my net is dying.
Oh,
oh dear.
The Audacity shuttered and it was like looked at me like, yeah, I'm gonna die if you don't finish up soon.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Which
we ain't got really much else to talk about anyway, so I guess it'd probably be as good as time as ever.
Well, I
so.
mean, yeah, we're nearing an hour now anyway, so.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think our social credit scores have lowered enough.
Okay. So, anyways, we're gonna go ahead.
I believe the Chinese Federation wants to know your location.
Hey, fuck you,
Wow, why are you to be so rude?
because I
I know,
can.
right?
So, anyways, thank you, Adam and Kyle, for being willing to tolerate this foolishness. And so, to everyone
this whole
watching,
thing was a mistake.
yeah, this might have been a mistake, but you know what? I'm gonna roll with it anyways because
To all 5 of you, thank you so much.
thank you ever so much to the whole 3 people that came and listened to us drivel for about an hour now. So with that,
Hey.
we'll see you guys next month, and well, take care until then. Good night,
I
baby.
don't know how to,
Oh my god.
I don't know how to say goodbye in Yiddish. Goodbye.
Okay.
Bye.